Okay, and then once our newest army... Oh, I'm starting to think the Duchess of Debarth fancies me. It's not appropriate, however. I'm going to keep it in your pants, my friend. Damon, just got to learn to keep it in your pants, alright? Let's see. So right now, Corsica is... My mother is winning her war against the troops that are trying to dispose her, so that's good. We won't have to worry about a power imbalance going on. And there we go. We have disbanded our levies. Currently, we are still at a maximum power of almost 40,000, so we actually can raise a fair amount of men right now, and I think we can easily overpower any troops that England... My god, my guy is just thinking that people fancy him all over the place. Put it in your pants, man. Okay. And then right now, we still need to wait for all these civil wars to be done. Right now, there's one civil war going on, I think. Well, there's two, I guess. One in my mother's realm, and then we've also got this one civil war going on in Ireland that is trying to, dispose the current king, Duke of Leinster. That should be over relatively soon. And then while we're going, I want to cycle through a few of my things. We're going to get a militia muster hall in this parish. Once it's done saving, there we go. City, you'll get a ragstone masonry walls, increase the fort level there. Bishopric there has got nothing. Okay, this is where I just was, so we're gonna stick away from that. Okay, seems like Duchess Albina has won her war now, that's good. Let's see. I may actually, to be perfectly honest, I may put Alwyn on the throne. Let's take a look at our family tree right now, guys, because I want to look at future candidates that I could possibly use. So right now, Damon has 5 children. Elizabeth is the Infanta of Wales, and currently the Queen of Castile. She currently has 1 son and 2 daughters. We've got Damon, obviously, who we know that I don't want to put on the throne. Over here, so currently we've got 24 living members, so we actually do have a fair amount of people to pick from. Gorant of Powys is one person I could definitely take a look at. I do want to look at the, I want to look at Alwyn. Here we go. Entford Alwyn of Ireland. Let's see. So he is currently a reformer, musician, jealous, tolerant. That gives him minus 15 opinion. National tax modifier goes down. Reformer. Okay, so we'd have minus 30 general, actually minus 45 general opinion modifier because of all the bad traits. Okay, so we may not have to stick. We might not even go with that one either. It's just, I've got a very, very bad gene pool to pick from right now. I know that sounds kind of weird, just, I'm talking about how I need to pick up a gene pool of people, guys. But, I need to pick the right ruler, and right now, I don't think any of my rulers really cut it. I mean, Damon could do it, but I want to breed out the bad genetic trait, because if you notice, all of my guys keep getting some kind of genetic problem. Either a stutter, or a lisp. I don't want to join your war against England right now. I'm sorry, my son-in-law. It is my son-in-law, right? Yeah, it is my son-in-law. Okay. I do need to actually... I want to keep binding myself to the King of Castile. So I am going to marry into the King of Castile's family once again. Some of you guys may frown on me doing this, but I am going to try to get a betrothal to the current king. Excuse me, to the heir to the throne by marrying off... Actually, no, I don't want to marry off Kate. I'm going to marry off Mare to him. Just because I want to make sure that after King Orveco III of Castile dies, I can keep my alliance with Castile. Because Castile, unlike many CK2 campaigns I've played, they have become a very, very massive power. I have a feeling that I may actually come to qualms against them eventually, when either I inherit Aragon, or when they attack Aragon in eventual times. But we'll see what happens. For right now, we should be at a pretty good stalemate at that section. Over in Ferrara, let's see, is there anything I can upgrade? I could get cattle pastures, it'll give me some more gold. Over here we can get a large parish chapel, or I could get horse pastures. Okay, we'll get horse pastures. Gives me more gold I can tax from you. In Ferrara we can also get... a small ferry dock. Local tax modifier increased by 5%. And it looks like the France Civil War is actually coming to a close finally. You can see that France... the Valois have been taken down, it seems to me. France seems to be holding its own fairly decently well. Currently the King of France is King Ono II of France, who was a 9-year-old child under a regency, under the Spy Master. So France would be ripe for the taking right now, but I don't feel like doing that. Oh, my construction has increased to level 2 apparently. Let's see if that changes anything for me. Thomism, I guess. Thomism is a philosophical school that arose as a legacy of the work and thought of St. Thomas Aquinas, philosopher, theologian, and doctor of the Church. In philosophy, his commentaries on Aristotle are his most lasting contributions. In theology, his Summa Theologica was one of the most influential documents in medieval theology and continues to be studied today in theology and philosophy classes. What a great line of thought! And it's all because of my far-sightedness. Or I can become uneducated, or I can become a philosopher. Okay, so we become a philosopher, and the church doesn't like philosophers, but it does give me increases in learning, and I didn't see what else. I haven't had philosopher before, so we'll take a look in a minute. Gives me +2 in learning, +1 diplomacy, and +15 prestige. It's excellent. See, it seems like my churchmen still are fine with that, and England is currently racked in civil war, if you guys notice. What is going on here? England, my friend. You guys are getting massacred. So currently, the current King of England is defending against Duke Edwin I of Essex to try to depose him. And we've also got, they're defending against, okay, the King of Castile in a war of Ibarok, which I'm guessing is like 1 or 2 provinces. And my wife is also pregnant again, so that's good. Oh, and my mother has finally died at age 61 of severe stress. My demence is too big, however, though, so I will have to give away some of my territory. Okay, so because right now I am suffering from a too many held duchies province, so we will have to give away some of my territory. Because right now we did inherit both of these lands. Let's see. So I've got the Cantref of Corsica, Terra de Camun, and the Cantref of Parma, which I don't want. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to get someone Welsh, actually, because I'm going to try to slowly get rid of the Italians over in Italy, because it's better to have people of your culture ruling in your provinces. So I'm going to just do the easy way out and hire a steward, and we'll see what he turns out to be like. Okay, he is Welsh, Catholic, gluttonous, chaste, victorious. Okay, we could use this. He could probably be easily used. So we're going to give him the Cantref of Corsica. We're going to grant him the Princedom of Corsica, and I'm also going to grant him lands in Terra de Camun, which should be good. Okay, so we're going to grant him lands over there. Okay. And then just so I don't have to worry about things later, let's see, so right now, the Princedom of Corsica holds these 3 titles. The current Duchess of Modena doesn't have any problem with me. She's also Craven, actually, so there actually shouldn't be any problem with me. She's also married to the Earl of Lucca. See, the Princedom of Modena only has 2 provinces, so I think in Parma, what I'm going to do is... Or actually, I could hold on to Parma for the time being. Yeah, you know what? I think I'll hold on to Parma for the time being. It may be out of the way, but I could hold on to it until I feel like I could hold on to it and give it to someone random if I need to be. Yeah, we're going to hold on to Parma. Okay. Alright, so we're going to hang on to Parma just for a little while. We've got pillaging over in the mayor's lands. Okay. And then as you guys can see, England is racked with civil war right now. Our treaty with Scotland... Oh, wait. Oh, I think the King of Scotland died. Yes, he did! Okay, I can take the Duchy of the Isles now. Okay. So let's see. Let's go over to... where is it? Duchy of the Isles. This is what I want. Claimants. Currently, Donald Dolmanson is the only claimant right now, and he has a weak claim, and since the current King of Scotland is a child, we can press his claim. Good. This is excellent. Okay, so we're going to grant him the province of... I could grant him Pembroke. Or I could give him Parma. Yeah, I don't mind giving him Parma. Okay, we'll give him Parma. And so we're going to give him Parma. And now, we can declare war on Scotland for Parma. Okay. So we're going to claim the Isles for the current Duke of Parma. And if we win that, we should gain... I think this is 2 individual territories. No, it's... Okay, it's just 2 territories. Alright, so we'll gain 2 more territories in Scotland, and that's going to fence them in with only 5 territories left. So that should be pretty good. Okay, so we're going to declare war on Scotland. Right now we have almost 50,000 men, so we should have plenty of troops to deal with any forces Scotland can throw at us. We also have a war going on right now to try to get rid of the current Duke of Moray, excuse me, Duchess of Moray, who is still an 8-year-old child right now. Let's see, is she doing alright? It seems like she's winning her war, so hopefully that'll go okay. Alright, so over in Scotland now, what we're going to do, we won't need any ships, I don't think, actually, because we're going to have 2 individual armies, and right now I won't need any of my Italian troops. We're going to disband them. So over here we've got our advance guard, as you guys know, of troops in northern Wales. And we've got our Irish troops, which are comprised of about 13,000 men. We're going to move them over to Galloway. Actually, no, we're going to move them over to Carrick and unite them there. And then once they all get set up, we're going to march out from Carrick and attack Argyll right here. And then these troops in my advance guard, we're going to move over to Sudrear, excuse me. And then over in Wales, which is where our massive army is of 17,000, we're going to divide this up into 2 armies. If I can. Let's see. So we've got an army of 12,000 right here. I think that's far too many. Okay. 7,000, that's plenty now. Okay. We're going to move them over to Mercy, right there. Then we've got our troops over here, which I'll move to York. There you go. That should be good. We're going to keep this at 3 speed. Treason! A small number of newer recruits disappeared in the night, only to be caught. Okay, we've seen this before. Let's see. The lash will suffice. And I gain charitable, which is going to lower my tax modifier and my stewardship, but increase my general opinion and my diplomacy. Okay. I'm perfectly fine because we do have a lot of money, as you guys know, so we should be okay with dealing with that. Okay, so we've got our armies getting close together. It seems like Scotland can only raise 750 troops right now. I'm so surprised at the lack of men Scotland can now raise. They've been crippled by myself and by England. Okay, and I think we've got just... Okay, we're suffering attrition damage now, so that's my cue to kind of head out over here and launch my invasion of Argyll. We might not even need my Welsh troops, to be perfectly honest, over from the actual Welsh mainland, but we'll see. Okay. I'm starting to think the Duchess of the Barth might fancy me. Nope, not appropriate, as always. You should learn this by now, Damon. Stop going for the other women. Okay, and we're going to assault the holding here. This war should end fairly quickly, guys. I aim to make it quick. And we're going to move these 7,000 men over there. And these 10,000 men up over to Sudrear. Okay. Now we've won that battle. And I shouldn't have that at 4 speed. It's probably why it was going so fast that I couldn't control anything. Going to assault this holding once again. Our knowledge of heavy armor in Pembroke has increased to level 1. Good. And it looks like the King of Scotland is ready to surrender. Yes. Look at that. We now have a unified front. Awesome. We can now usurp the Kingdom of Scotland now. Oh my god. Excellent. Sweet. Okay, so we can usurp the Kingdom of Scotland now. So we are actually well on our way to becoming the Emperor of the British Isles. Let's see. What are we at right now? Kingdom of Wales, Emperor of the British Isles. We're now at 55%. So we only have 15% more to go. Wait, sorry, 25% more to go. And we shall be good to go with becoming the Emperor. Okay. So let's see. So with Scotland, can I claim Scotland right now? I could claim Scotland, and I'm not sure if I would actually, no. Because I would be putting someone random on the throne. And it wouldn't actually get me anything. So I think the way I'm going to have to do this is just currently just kind of chip at it over and over again. Which I think that's just how it's going to have to go. Let's see, the last duchy is... let's see, the Duchy of Albany. So we'll see, is there any claimants to the Duchy of Albany? There are not any claimants to the Duchy of Albany, unfortunately. Okay. Now, can I usurp the Kingdom of Scotland? Now, why can't I usurp it? I'll have to research that later. Okay. Alright, so I hope you guys enjoyed this part to Let's Play Crusader Kings 2, the Pendragon Chronicles. See you guys again soon. Thanks for watching, guys. Peace.